We might be back. Unless we just dumped two. Oh no, we're back. We're back. We're back. Let's see here. Are we still putting out a signal? Oh, we are putting out a signal. Welcome back. I don't know if this is up. So I'm going to do this. St. Patrick's, help restore the broadcast. That's right. I think we're back, people. I think we're back. Just have to do a few things here. I think we're back. You know, these things, you never know how these things are going to work out. Oh, we started a new broadcast. All right, people. I cannot see the chat right now. So I'm going to do this, and we're going to do that. And we are back. This is episode 100. The genius of Mayor A. Beam. I think your service went out. What else do you think it is, Mayor A. Beam? No, it's a meteor, dude. It's a meteor. I love it when people have to state the obvious. Do you want me to say, yes, you're right? You're right. I would not have known that if you didn't type that in the chat. I've only been live streaming for 9 years. Or 10 years. 10 years. All right. I think we started a fresh stream, but on my end, it looks like one. Okay. Anyway. Thanks for stating the obvious, Mayor A. Bean. Actually, let's do this here. Hold on. Let's do this. We want to do that. We want to do that. Good to see everyone. We're going to do another roll call here in a second. Let me just reset everything one more time here. Let me just reset this here. I got to reset the chat. It's a new stream for you guys, right? Yeah, it's weird. It's not in my OBS studio. Let's try this again. There it is. No, this is not the 101st episode. This is not the 101st episode. This is still episode number 1. What pisses me off is that there's a whole method to the madness. And it's thrown off the whole show. But this is not. Anyway, we're restarting the show. Stand by.
Where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Live from the west end of Coney Island, it's time for another exciting episode of Now in New York City Live. Will the city lose internet connectivity in the next 60 minutes? Stay tuned and find out. Way, we got our connection back. Replay viewers, let's see once again who... can I do that, Mrs. Babbage? Can we see who tunes on in? I see Perfectly Candid, the first one in the room, and Sal Muscles, welcome. Good to see you, Retired JW. And William out there in Brooklyn, welcome. Good to see you, Dave, out there in the great state of Georgia. And Deborah up there in Dumbo. Good to see you, Crazy Coney Island kid out there in Staten Island. And RJ's up there in Colorado. Good to see you there, Dave Jeffries in Niagara Falls. And Mayor A. Bean with the words of wisdom. I think I know how internet works. Good to see you there, British Gray and Gabby Rovner, welcome. Good to see you, Deacon and Lopez. We're back, baby. Mario Balderrama's checking in from Houston, Texas. And Big Al, welcome on in. Holla's happy St. Patrick's Day. Holla was over on 5th Avenue today as well. And Michael Franco, Wepa, Puerto Rico. Buenvenidos, Michael Franco. Good to see you there. Guys. It's a new stream for you guys, and this is not the 101st episode. This is not the 101st episode. Let's see here. Couldn't handle the goodness there. Could not handle the goodness. Ethan G, technical difficulties do happen. Rudy, take 2, exactly. Good to see you, Trish, up there in the Upper West Side. Good morning, Cats out there in Finland. Good to see you, Charmed, welcome. Good to see you, Samuel Reyes. Where did it find? I have no idea where did it find. But yes, the children hacked into the previous stream, Doug Teeny. Yes, indeed. Sally Skipico, good to see you. Welcome on in. Douglas Fatiglia, aloha. Oh my goodness, happy St. Patrick's Day, happy St. Patrick's Day. H. Flores, good to see you. 100th episode, we can't get it right. That means we're going to 11:10. We're going to 11:10. Joy Longley, good to see you, Joy Longley. Welcome on in. We're back, Barn NFL. Sorry about the technical difficulties. But we appear, yes, we appear to be back. Just syncing up all the cameras really quick, because we got a show to do. Good to see everybody, people. Hope everyone's having a great day. And I guess the map is quiet here as well. Okay. But thank you so much, Maria. I appreciate that. Thank you. Happy 100th episode of the fastest hour on the internet. It was Brandon Carr. Who's Brandon Carr? The forces will never deter us. Exactly. Who is Brandon Carr? It's a full hour despite the technical issues. We're just going to shift everything over. But good to see you there, Carol 813. Good morning, Kaz. Good to see you, Jay Chulo. Welcome. T-8 days. Exactly. Got the confirmation text today. All right. Crazy Coney Island kid still running the Phoenix. Oh, the corrupt FCC chairman. No politics, please, even though I agree. Anyway, Rebel Radio news time is now 13 minutes past the hour. Traffic and transit. Babiesovernight.com, your new bundle of joy in a box overnight guaranteed. Babiesovernight.com bringing you this traffic and transit update. It is now 10:13 at night on a Tuesday night. It's St. Patrick's Day. So the drunk corridor is really clearing out now. Look at this, outbound delays here on the Queens Midtown Tunnel. The trunk corridors here in Midtown are all going crazy right now, so a lot of people out drinking. Fifth Avenue still recovering. Fifth Avenue and Lexington Avenue still recovering from this afternoon's parade. Looks like we have a little bit of minor delays here on the Harlem River Drive here. The bridges are looking good here. GWB, Lincoln, Holland Tunnel looking good. Hugh Carey, Brooklyn Battery Tunnel looking good. Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan Bridge. Williamsburg Bridge, all looking good. The Verrazano here, we got a little bit of construction. Also, we have a big lane of construction here along the New Jersey Turnpike, it looks like, too, tonight. A couple of minor incidents here. We have a crash here at right there at the split. The Gowanus Verrazano, the Gowanus Belt Split. That's what I wanted to say. Westbound 60th Street there. One of the 3 lanes blocked. That was updated about a half hour ago. We got a crash on the BQE here at 30th Avenue. All lanes are blocked. This was updated about 30 minutes ago. All lanes are blocked here. Major crash here on the Belt Parkway here, heading near LaGuardia. We're doing pothole repair in LIE at exit 32, Little Neck Parkway there. 2 of the right 4 lanes are blocked until 3 o'clock in the morning. Other than that, also a little bit of delays here on Randall's Island here. This is probably volume delays here, nothing too crazy. Other than that, a pretty quiet night for this St. Patrick's Day night, 2026. Let's go around these are potato cameras here, right here. Let's select the potato camera I had selected earlier. Everything reset when we lost the connection. So I think your service went out. How would I not have known that if you didn't comment that? It's genius. Anyway, there it is, people. There's your Brooklyn Bridge right there. There's the Brooklyn Bridge. Beautiful view there of the bridge, as there's nobody on it because it's freezing fucking cold out there. The real feels like in the 20s. We actually dropped in temperature on today's live stream, so yeah, it's really fucking cold. Real feel of 24 Fahrenheit. We have delays on the one train here. MTA.info, our friend is telling us this. One trains are delayed in both directions as they address a switch problem at Van Cortlandt 242nd Streets. And we have parts suspended on the G here. Plans. We're skipping stops on the 6 and the D train. Special service scheduled there for the Staten Island Railway. Station notices on the 2 and 4. And there is no Z service because it is not rush hour. MTA.info is your friend for this. And the rails here, we have special notices here. Ooh, a lot's going down here. Special notices here on the Babylon branch, the City Terminal. Special notice here on the Far Rockaway branch here. Special notice on the Port Jeff, Port Washington branches, as well as the West Hempstead. Special notices on all Metro North trains. But, oh, that's the message. No alcohol is allowed, people. Sorry, Josh Block, you can't drink on the train tonight. Because so that is the special notice. There's no alcohol allowed. Other than that, you can drink all the time. Anyway, MTA.info is your friend for this. We have a helicopter circling around. A helicopter was circling around over Flatbush today. Right at Flatbush Avenue and Cortelyou Road here. Dorchester, right there. Dorchester there, Dorchester Road. And, yeah, helicopter hovering around. Don't know what. You want random stuff like this, go to mta.info for more information. Checking out our YouTube cameras. A very blurry Brighton Beach camera Sibos has given us tonight. But it kind of looked... We rode down that. Yeah, it's really cold. Anyway, Vehicle Watching YouTube channel. Everyone give him a follow. Bringing you this view of the Belt Parkway. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Traffic is moving lovely. Vehicle Watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, man. Appreciate you. And then I think Stream Time Live here. We're going to have to reboot it. Or is it done? Okay, it's going to play the ad. So we'll go on to Bryant Park that we got back. Bryant Park, their YouTube channel. We're getting the lawn ready out here in Midtown. Bunka Kobo Incorporated showing us the skies over Midtown Manhattan from Queensboro, from Queensboro Plaza here, right? We're not that far from there. Long Island City, Queens. It's a beautiful night here in the city. It's a beautiful, beautiful night. Can we go back to... Can we go back to that? You got to play the ad, right? Okay, there we go. A beautiful view there of the Statue of Liberty from Stream Time Live. Stream Time Live, bringing us this beautiful view right there. And then we go on to our weather here. Weather is kind of quiet here. It's windy. That's the weather here in this area. It's windy. Here by Syracuse, we got a lake effect snow warning there. So it looks like Rochester as well. Winter weather advisory just to the east of Rochester. Winter storm warnings here coming off here in Pennsylvania here. Everything's got a little bit of lake effect snow happening there tonight. The National Weather Service giving us a lot of stuff tonight. So these are the high temperatures for today. 42 degrees, 43 degrees out there in the city. So it was a chilly day today across the city. And it was also a very windy day. 72-mile-an-hour gust there in JFK Airport. Newark Airport had a 71-mile gust. Montauk had 71. We definitely felt some crazy gusts of wind last night here at this house. So it was a tough night. It was a tough night with the wind. But it luckily calmed down around like 2 in the morning. But it was very windy. What to expect for tomorrow here? It's going to be cool, around 10 degrees below normal. It's going to be really cold in the morning. In the 20s. Warming up to just the mid-30s and low 40s here. Filtered sunshine all day, but dry conditions with a high pressure in place. Winds are light and variable, so let's see how light and variable those winds are. And the sun sets at 7:06 tomorrow. National Prediction Center not giving us anything of meaningful stuff, just wet across the western Washington states as light snow moves through the northern plains and upper Midwest. And then we have a deep cyclone and potent cold front. Exits New England early this morning with lake effect snow gradually tapering off. So it's a windy and cold up here in the Northeast. So, but nothing of note from the Weather Prediction Center. So that takes us to 7-day forecast. Lee Goldberg and the Wacky AccuWeather team at Channel 7 Eyewitness News brings us the 7-day forecast. It's gonna be cold, 37 degrees tomorrow. It's gonna be a really cold morning. Thursday could be a nice day, an overnight shower, if anything, just for the spring flowers. Friday, late shower as well on Friday. Saturday, if it's dry, might be a really nice day, 56 degrees. And then as well as Sunday, if it clears out, if it does clear out, it's going to be nice, 60 degrees. And then back to blustery Monday and Tuesday. I think we're going to go back to this pattern of 40s and wind. So enjoy the wind and the cold, because it's going to be here for another about 6 days. Stella Hamilton bringing us this view of the story of the turkey in Battery Park this afternoon as she prowls around, making sure the park is looking fine as always. She was enjoying the sunshine and, yeah, having a great day in Battery Park there. Thank you to Stella Hamilton and all the caretakers of Astoria, keeping her nice, healthy, happy, and most importantly, fed. So there you have it. Will the city completely fall apart in the next, let's just say, that'll be 30, let's say 42 minutes? Stay tuned and find out. Rebel Radio News Time is now 21 and 22 minutes past the hour. Let's catch up with the chats. Yes. The fastest hour on the internet, people. The fastest hour on the internet. Good to see everybody. Still get a full hour despite technical difficulties. Technicalities that we have. But good to see everybody, people. Good to see you, Jan. Just do it if you like the Mets. Yeah, before you go in. Yes, that's right, Holla. That's right. That's right. Good to see you, Simply Sweet as well. What was on fire today? We're going to talk about. That's our first story today. We have a lot of news today. So we'll talk about the fire in a little bit. But thank you so much, Perfectly Candid. I appreciate that. But good to see you there, Miss Linda. Good to see you, Katya. Samuel Reyes, H. Flores, yes indeed. No alcohol out on the. I blame him too, RJ. I blame him too. Good to see you, Big Al. Welcome back. Venezuela 2, United States 8. Is the United States gonna lose against Venezuela? Oh, there's gonna be a lot of angry people on Facebook. All those weird profiles that are like pictures of cars. They're gonna be very angry. Anyway, yeah, the wind was crazy this morning, Holla. It was crazy. And you were down there in the city. I hope you weren't too cold out there. Single digits. Al Rutledge, you're in Vermont, right? Vermont's got to get cold, baby. Turn on the heat. Turn on. Exactly, Neil. Exactly. But the big 100, I decided to have, because I am recovering from our bike ride, we're having a White Claw tonight. So good to see everybody. Look at that city. Unbelievable. Yeah, nice and cold, too. No Bustelo. I'm having White Claw tonight. We're getting our buzz on tonight because of that damn bike ride. Yo, that boardwalk sucked. I'm just going to tell you that right now. That boardwalk, that sucked. That was hard. That was tough. The Lechusky, good to see you there. Buenos noches, Chile. Good to see you there. Welcome on in. Yeah, we got a jam-packed show today of pretty much all local stories. The FDNY battled a high-rise fire down the block, 43rd Street between 5th and Madison, right before the start of the St. Patrick's Day Parade. I do have, and I think they'll talk about it in the news piece, but there's some extra information that came out after the fact. So if they don't say it in this news piece, I will tell you after. But salud. Then we're going to talk about all the storm damage from the storms overnight. So we're going to go to Westchester, and a tree sliced a home in half in Metuchen, New Jersey. 11:24 in Chile. There we go. Also, we'll talk about something truly nonsensical. Grubhub wants to start delivering food via drones. Anyway, I think they're testing it out in Long Island. So all that and possibly and I think we're gonna squeeze in the diner story. We have a diner story, ladies and gentlemen. Are you fans? Did you used to live out in Long Island or still live in Long Island? The Peter Pan Diner is reopening. So, but we do have a sports score here. The game is tied now. USA 2, Venezuela 2. So, 2-2. But yeah. A jam-packed show today. So, of course, the internet drops completely the fuck out. But I'm happy we have a connection back. So, good to see everybody. Welcome. Beautiful. The greatest city in the world right there. Look at that. Greatest city in the world. These are Earth cams, by the way. Earthcam.com/Midtown 4K in this case. Beautiful view. We can see the Throg's Neck and Whitestone Bridge is off in it. At least there were plenty of firefighters. That's what I was thinking. There, you know, it was cool, Hala. I was watching some of those Citizen app feeds, and you could hear bagpipes in the background. it was surreal. Like, people are showing smoke, and people are like, "What the fuck is that?" And then it's like, and you hear the bagpipes in the background. That's New York. And is it just me, or is Midtown and the city abnormally quiet? I don't know. You would have waited for my stream, Miss Linda. I appreciate that, Miss Linda. Thank you. We're going to go to 11:10 tonight. So we're going to go 10 minutes into 11 o'clock. So will the city fall apart at 11:01? We'll find out. New York City's bravest indeed. Thank you so much for dealing with the technical difficulties, and thank you so much for tuning into the show. Rebel Radio News Time is now 26 minutes past the hour. We'll continue on with learning about the fire up on the rooftop of a building right at the beginning of the St. Patrick's Day Parade. We'll talk about it and watch the videos as they fly through the air. But first, here's a message from the Neville.
If the line for fun just goes on and on at some overgrown mountain marathon, it was up to you, but you should have gone to the Neville. It's a place to go with your family, or when the two of you want some privacy, where you feel at home and you're glad to be at the Neville. You can play all day or lie beside the pool. You know the greatest food and service is the rule. At the Neville, there's so much to do, or don't do a thing. People do that too. You can have it all, and it's up to you at the Neville.
Yeah. I think it was brought down with arson. I saw the videos there, Mayor AP. Man, that wasn't the 90s. That was the 80s. That was the 80s, people. Anyway, Rebel Radio News Time is now 38 minutes past the hour. The New York City Fire Department battles a high-rise fire. A fire in a high-rise in Midtown Manhattan right at the beginning of the St. Patrick's Day Parade. Channel 7 reports.
With that breaking news, just about a block from the start of the St. Patrick's Day parade route, firefighters working to contain a fire that broke out on the roof of a 28-story building.
Now, no word of any injuries right now, but smoke has been seen billowing from the roof for more than an hour. Eyewitness News reporter Crystal Cranmore live in Midtown with the latest. Crystal.
Good afternoon, Dave and Lauren. Well, firefighters just wrapped up a short briefing just a short while ago, and I can tell you that two people were injured. They suffered minor injuries, a police officer as well as a medic. The good news is the fire is out. It appears firefighters are wrapping up and heading out from the scene at this point. But what's to blame here? A cooling tower. That is according to the chief just a short while ago. Here's video of just how intense those flames were on the roof of this high-rise here in Midtown. We can say that heavy smoke could be seen for miles as it casts a shadow over parts of Midtown. Flames breaking out shortly before 10 o'clock this morning on 43rd Street between 5th Avenue and Madison. Fire officials saying roughly 140 firefighters and EMS responded. The building's largely vacant. It's a vacant office building that's being renovated into rental units. Officials saying that at this point there is construction underway, and only construction workers were inside at the time the fire broke out. They all evacuated and everyone was accounted for. We also understand that the building used to be owned by Immigrant Savings Bank. Again, 2 injuries according to fire officials, a police officer as well as a medic, but they are expected to be okay. Right now, officials say that the fire did not impact at all the St. Patrick's Day Parade, but I can say that it did add to the traffic jam across the area. At this point, we are still trying to figure out what led to the fire on top of this roof. For now, we are live in Midtown Manhattan. Crystal Cranmore, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you so much to the Eyewitness News team there for bringing us that report. So I don't know if you noticed, I'm going to do a still here because they actually showed what they didn't realize is in the report they actually showed what caused this. Let me see if we can get that view again. So basically what happened, here we go. Basically what happened was that one of these HVAC systems, they have fuel inside of them. They have like fuel, and they have it's like hydraulic equipment inside of them, you know? Anyway, there's a lot of flammable materials in these HVAC systems. So what happened was one of these units had a spark, caught fire, and then you could see the because what happened was the tank that held the liquid that ruptured. So you could see the trail of where it burned, and then that made its way downstairs, and then I think it got to some construction materials. So that's what happened. So one of these things, the fuel spilled, the fuel ignited, and that's what caused just a massive fire. A big shout out to New York's bravest for taking care of the situation on an important day, the old St. Patrick's Day. So New York, there's only one New York. Rebel Radio News Time is now 32 minutes past the hour. But I gotta thank the investigator. The investigator just sent me a PayPal. The investigator. Thank you. You bought my lunch tomorrow. Thank you so much. The investigator with a $25 PayPal. The investigator. Thank you so much with a very generous $25 PayPal. Thank you so much for today's $25 PayPal club. Much appreciated. With a big $25 PayPal. Thank you so much, the investigator. I hope you're doing great. You have an alarm set for... Do you really have an alarm? You don't trust... Fawn Marie. Thank you, Fawn Marie. Good to see you, Robert the Headler. Welcome. Good to see you, Samuel Reyes. Network Intel. Good to see you. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see you, Ethan. And Dylan, welcome. Sabby. It's the 100th episode. We're trying to make it happen tonight on this St. Patrick's Day. Run camera. That's the one that actually works. Look at these beautiful views here. There's your Brooklyn Bridge. I think we're going to walk the Brooklyn Bridge, or maybe go around the area of the Brooklyn Bridge tomorrow. I'm going to do some scouting for my tour for Thursday. And then Thursday, I still don't know what the hell I'm going to do. So we'll find out. 121 people. Pfft. I always say it's like 30 people, right, guys? I always say it's 30 people who are the Discord chat, the Discord people, and the stenographers. Yo, hit that like button. We should be at least 115, 110 likes. Come on, people. Hitting the like button. It's free. It helps the broadcast out. So when the season, yes, exactly. When the season is in full swing, the 10 o'clock show goes on hiatus. That's how it works. So then the show becomes the fireworks show, and we start that show at 8:30 or 9 o'clock. So that's how it works, Crazy Coney Island Kid. Puppy Books, good to see you, Puppy Books. Welcome on in. Good to see everybody, people. But set your alarms for now. But yes, when Fireworks Fridays happen, or any kind of fireworks show happens, this show will be preempted for fireworks. And we do have fireworks shows lined up, other than, I got to keep those completely under wraps. I can't even mention, I mention it, it's too much. We got fireworks shows coming up, so just hang on in there, all right? Hang on in there. I hope we're having a fun time. Good to see everybody. Welcome to the show. Rebel Radio News Time is now 35 minutes past the hour. We're going to talk about all of the damage caused by all these wacky windstorms, and we'll talk about it. But first, here's a message from Raceway Park.
Racing fans, fans, get ready for the hot rockin' flamethrowing Z100 All-American Jet Car Nationals. Every top jet-powered funny car will be there. The Stroh's Firebird, the 260-mile-an-hour Spitfire, Shockley's Sonic Thunder. Don't miss the starting line.
Yeah.
Firefly Plus, the 290-mile-an-hour Jet Dragsters, and Les Shockley's twin-engine jet truck Shockwave. Wheel standers up on 2 wheels. And for the funny car world, the Wild Bunch. It's the All-American Jet Car Nationals this Wednesday night under the lights at 8 o'clock at Raceway Park, Englishtown, New Jersey.
Yeah, Raceway Park in Englishtown, New Jersey. Robert Brune, happy St. Patrick's Day. Overnight storms uproot trees in New York City and parts of Westchester. CBS 2 reports.
Last night's powerful storm left its mark on the tri-state area. In fact, NJ Transit shared this image here of a tree that crashed into the engineer's cab of an Atlantic City rail line train. The city also wasn't spared from the severe weather. Massive tree here fell onto a roof of a home in Queens, and then an enormous tree crushed a car in the Bronx. Vanessa Murdoch spoke to that vehicle's owner, who woke up to find it flattened.
Windshield shattered to smithereens and the frame foiled by the weight of a decades-old tree felled by fierce winds overnight. You slept through the storm.
I guess so. I didn't.
We all slept through the storm, kind
Chastity
of.
Serrano parked her car on Edison Avenue in Pelham Bay Monday night while visiting her grandmother. Her neighbor alerted her to this scene Tuesday morning. Crews working to remove the massive tree and reopen the road.
I was shaking. I was upset. I was stressed out. I was trying to call my dad, and I was like shaking. My neighbor was like, calm down. It's okay.
Nina Firancilli calls the morning scene foreboding.
It's dead, you know.
She's talking about the tree right in front of her lifelong home.
The tree is going over my house. It's been ruining my gutters. I've been calling about it.
And you're worried it's going to be next.
Okay, we have reconnected. We are reconnecting. All right. Are we back? Are we back? Oh, no, not again. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, not again. Fawn Marie is back. Fawn Marie, first one in the room. Katya, we're back. This is the problem with this show. We're clearly having connection problems here at the house. Okay, you know what, Mayor A. Bean? Mayor A. Bean, one more smart-ass comment like that, and you're gonna be out. I got some Cricket wireless connection. Are you really gonna say that right now, bro? Reboot the stream if your sound is off. Reboot the stream if your sound is off. Reboot your stream if the sound is off. Reboot your stream if the sound is off. Reboot your stream if the sound is off. If the sound is off. Yeah, there we go. You got to reboot it. You got to reboot it, guys. All right. Yeah, you got to just reboot it, guys. All right. I don't have a Cricket wireless connection. This is an Optimum connection, and we actually have the highest.
Cricket is a cell phone, not internet.
Right, exactly. This is home internet. This is not Cricket fucking wireless. Get it fucking right. All right, get it right. You gotta make a smart ass joke like that with your name, Mayor A. Bean, that you just made the account. Just say you're a fucking troll and get it over with. Anyway, we got like 300 megs here. Anyway, we're just gonna dump out and go on to the next story. A tree. Let's just do it like a show. Don't be so harsh. You're the one being harsh. You're the one being harsh. I know he had created this account in February. I have been live streaming for too long to know when people are bullshitting me. Just saying. You literally just made your account. And you changed your name. You had your original profile photo was Philadelphia. Was the skyline of Philadelphia. Don't bullshit me, man. That's not even joking. That's just being a dick and being annoying, you know? Anyway. No, we're not extending to 11:20. No. There's a reason why Mayor Bean lost his election. That's right. A tree fell on a house in Metuchen, New Jersey, and cut the house in half. Once again, CBS 2 reports.
New Jersey, it was a close call for a young girl who woke up to a
Look at this
tree
shit.
in her home. This impact so severe, it sliced the home in half. Christine Sloan covers New Jersey and spoke with the family in Metuchen.
It was a loud bang. Then I saw these two things coming down. And then I heard my daughter scream.
Ajit Singh's daughter Eva was fast asleep in her bedroom at around midnight Tuesday when strong winds brought this massive tree down on top of the family's rented home in Metuchen, inches away from Eva's bed.
It was like really scary. I heard like a loud noise, and I thought it was a dream. So
I would think it's a dream
I started
too.
Screaming, and I was like, "Mom, where are you?" And then my dad came to found me.
Video we shot from a neighbor's house shows how the giant tree left a gaping hole in the 11-year-old's bedroom, almost slicing the house on Wakefield Drive in half.
That debris was on top of you?
Yeah.
What kind of debris was it?
It was like part of the roof.
Her startled father checking on his wife, then rushing to his son and daughter's rooms.
I just ran upstairs. So she was under the debris from the roof. So I pulled her, and my wife and my other smaller one, younger one, he was in the room, but they were safe. Nothing fall on them.
Do you feel lucky today, both of you?
Yes.
Yes.
So lucky.
I'm so glad we survived.
Thank
It
God.
was such a scary experience.
The Singh family tells us they're staying in a hotel, but they're so grateful that everyone is okay. In Metuchen, New Jersey, Christine Sloan, CBS News, New York.
Thank you so much, Christine, and thank you so much to the team at Channel 2, WCBS there, New York, for keeping us. That is just crazy. I'm happy that they're fine. Whoops, I'm happy that they're fine as well. And we hope that we're so happy that they all made it through safe and sound. These storms are nothing to joke with. So anyway, we have a sports score here from Michael Franco. Venezuela is up 3-2 against the United States in the middle of the ninth. That's right. Venezuela's up 3, and the United States is up 2. It's 2 in the middle of the ninth inning. Let's see if USA wins tonight. Stay tuned and find out. Absolutely, Frank Marcia. Now the question is, will their homeowners insurance? We'll find out. Rebel Radio news time is now 44 minutes past the hour. Oh my goodness, people. The show is just flying on by. We're just flying through this show here today, people. Good to see everybody. Welcome on into the show. Anyway, we're back. It seems like the wind is fucking with our internet here finally. I thought the internet would have fucked up yesterday, but no. It's today. Anyway, you're watching with the sound off, yeah. So there's the score there, Robert Jansky. Good to see you. Thank you so much to Michael Franco with the scores there. Venezuela 3, United States 2 in the middle of the ninth. And we're just going to go on now until, I guess we should just go on to 11:30. We have enough stories to go on to 11:30 easily. So I guess we will do that. But good to see everybody. Welcome. On the most ridiculous show on the internet. Right, what's my timer? Oh, that's what my timer says. Okay. My timer says one thing. But good to see everybody, people. All right. We have Optimum. We're on a home internet. I actually cannot do this show because I did it once with a cell phone signal, using this as a Verizon hotspot. With all the different video feeds that we have coming in at all times, we have, I think, 12. All right, we have like 12 video feeds coming in at any given time. It completely destroys the fucking data. You know, it takes time to produce something like this, you know, and if you're going to be like a smartass with the jokes, I'm the one who's supposed to be making jokes. It's my live stream. It's my live stream. I could be a comedian if I want to. Could be a comedian if I want to. That's me. I'm glad you guys enjoyed. We got some great comments on this evening's bike ride, so thank you for that. And if you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Colleen, good to see you. 102 likes, 102 likes, 22. 122 watching, so appreciate it, guys. Thanks for getting us to 100 likes. I hate these chat comedians. I notice that in other people's live streams, sometimes you have these chat comedians who like take over the chat. And it's like, guys, clouds in the sky, right? You know what I mean? Clouds in the sky. I appreciate it. I know you guys appreciate it. I know RJ. I know you appreciate it. Anyway, we'll keep trudging on with the show here. The best we can, all right? We'll keep trudging on. This is performance art. This is my performance art. Sal, good to see you, Sal. Welcome on into the show. Good to see you there, Dogfood, out there in Rochester. A big shout out to what was it called? High Top Park, Highland Park, the place with the really cool roses. Anyway, all right, you have no idea what I could be possibly talking about. No, Rudy, no. Anyway, coming up next, we're gonna talk about Grubhub. Yeah, people, Grubhub. You might have them. Grubhub is practicing drone delivery. I'm glad you enjoy my voices. They're testing drone delivery in the New York City area. I don't know how I feel about this, but we'll watch the story about it. But first, here's a message from the United States Customs Service featuring Highland Park. A big shout out to Highland Park. And a big shout out to Foster Brooks for the United States Customs Service.
Going overseas? Out of the country on business or pleasure?
I'm going overseas for business, and that's a pleasure.
Got a lot of cash there.
I got a lot of cash here. I'm going to buy a wardrobe, pants and pants and coats.
You did report that money with customs, right? Any amount $5,000 or more must be reported before you leave and when you return.
Oh, I didn't know that. One.
The law requires you report $5,000 or more in currency or monetary instruments before leaving the country and also on re-entry to the U.S. Free information is available. Read it and avoid any problems coming or going. Sir, excuse me, have you got that counted yet?
Where was I? 1, 1, 2.
For information and a currency reporting form, write U.S. Customs Service, Box 7118, Washington, D.C., 244.
240.
Thank you so much, Foster Brooks. And yeah, Highland Park. Yeah, Highland Park in Brooklyn, Cypress Park area is nice. But I was talking about Highland Park in Rochester, New York. We actually live streamed there once. But it's because we have somebody watching from, I've already forgot who, Dog Food's watching from Rochester. So a big shout out to Highland Park in Rochester, New York there. Anyway, Rebel Radio News time is now 49 minutes past the hour. Grubhub is launching a pilot program for drone food delivery. I don't know how I feel about this. CBS 2 reports.
It's a first for New Jersey and something you might not believe. Grubhub is testing out drone deliveries, launching the state's first ever commercial food delivery by drone. Nick Calloway got a preview and shows us how it works.
It looks like something out of the future, but starting this week, some Somerset County customers ordering certain meals through the Grubhub app may see their dinner arrive from the sky. Grubhub is testing autonomous drone delivery within a 2.5-mile radius of this Wonder in Greenbrook, New Jersey.
And Wonder
the price
sucks.
is the same as a standard delivery, but gets there faster.
Less minutes, less miles. We think the food will stay hotter. We think that there will be less emission on the road from vehicles.
The Dexa drone goes about 40 miles an hour, but company officials say safety comes first.
We are fully autonomous, but we always have a pilot at the controls, always monitoring
monitoring the aircraft and always able to steer the aircraft.
During a community demonstration Tuesday, high winds forced operators to keep the drone close to the ground, only about 5 feet up.
It's not going to work
The
in New
neighbors
York,
still
no.
showed up to see the tech in action.
And wonder
Danny
sucks.
Hughes
It's just like
was worried
reheated
about
food.
Noise.
And I just saw it take off, and I'm not worried now.
The drone lowers
Yeah, not
food
sponsored
using
by
a tether system
Wonder.
and follows FAA-approved routes. The pilot program is the first of its kind in
Yeah,
the Northeast.
drones crashing
and
into
runs
homes.
for 3 months. If it's successful, the service could expand. This program will officially launch, pun intended, this Wednesday in Greenbrook, New Jersey. Nick Calloway. CBS
Thank
News
you so much, Nick, and thank you so much to the Channel 2 News team for that fantastic reporting. No thanks, but no thanks. I can't have this. Bringing wonder to the house, and I live in a spot where it sucks to get Grubhub deliveries. I tip the guys. You know, I tip the guys at least $3-4 extra living here in Coney Island where I live than if I were to be in Bay Ridge. Just to give you a heads up. Ugh. You know, anyway, yeah. That's not going to work in New York. Maybe out in wherever New Jersey that was. It's got to go along that. And a 2-mile radius, by the way. How long did it take us to ride the bike 2 miles? It was like, what, 10 minutes? 10, 15 minutes? It was like 10 minutes. We could do 2 miles. A 2-mile radius is not very large, even in a rural area. Right? You hope the dog doesn't get to the food first, right? See, that's a joke. I like that. That's how you joke in the chat. The dog's gonna come out and fucking eat everything. Yeah, exactly. If the drone is delivering food to my house, I'm not tipping the drone. Why are you gonna watch your dinner crash? I'm gonna watch my dinner crash in the Coney Island Creek. No! Do I still have to pay for it? Right, I think no, with the larger drones, you do need some kind of operational license. You need some kind of operational license for that. Anyway, as the White Claw kicks in, good to see everyone. I guess we're gonna do. Oh no, we could actually finish this show by 15 past. This is good. 11:15. That's it. We're not going to 11:30. 11:15. 11:15. Not even that. Not even that. Your boy is tired, people. Your boy is so tired right now. I want to take a shower. I want to get all this. I could feel the sand in my hair. The ride was so not fun coming back. Lost dinner over JFK. Did you lose it in the landing pattern? You know, if you go to that Fleaport flea market, your food is fucked. Happy St. Patrick's Day. That's right. Everyone's saying it. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Listen, I'm going to get my corned beef and cabbage quota in next week. Good to see you, Lisa UK girl. Welcome. Having lots of technical difficulties here with our home connection here. Because it's very windy here in New York. So just... if we lose our connection again, I don't know. We only have 2 more stories. We have 2 more stories left or 1 more story left? 1 more. Oh, shit. 1 more story left. Oh, we got 1 more story left. Oh, perfect. We could actually end this show in time. No, I did not have Taco Bell again. Tonight I had pasta with sausage and broccoli a la Duchess, and it was delicious. I destroyed that shit in 2 minutes. Yeah, next week. No, next week. We'll do another show tomorrow. But I'm tired, people. I'm tired. I'm really tired. Good to see you, Ozzy. Welcome. Even on an e-bike, fighting the wind, it was tough. Rebel Radio News Time is now 55 minutes past the hour. The Peter Pan Diner out there on Long Island is reopening. We're going to talk about it, but first, here's a message from one of my favorite places, Roy Rogers.
Just look at this nice family here. They know that the best thing on Roy's menu is hamburgers. Smart boy, because you get unlimited fixings at Roy's new improved Fixings Bar. Hey, who else in town lets you make your own burger? Nobody. So go crazy. Get creative. At Roy's Free Fixings Bar, you can do things to a hamburger that you'd never do to a chicken. Don't you even think about it.
Roy Rogers Fixing Bar can be found at a Roy Rogers if it's still open by your house. We have some breaking news here. Venezuela wins their first, their World Baseball Classic title? Their first Baseball Classic title against the United States, 3-2. Final score, 3-2, Venezuela. So congratulations to Venezuela for winning their first ever championship there. Do we know whether the escape room is located in Coney Island? 1205, I don't know why I memorized this. 1205 Surf Avenue. So it's across the street from the museum and the Freak Bar. So directly across the street from the Freak Bar, upstairs above the chicken place, is the Coney Island Escape Room, 1205 Surf Avenue, at the corner of West 12th and Surf Avenue, in the heart, of the Coney Island Amusement District. Rebel Radio News Time is now 57 minutes past the hour, and we got some great news here. The Peter Pan Diner reopens after a devastating fire back in 2022. Channel 4 New York reports.
On Long Island, same heart, new chapter. That's the slogan in front of the newly reopened Peter Pan Diner in Bayshore. It's back after closing its doors for nearly 2 years because of a fire. News 4's Paisy Chang takes us inside the rebuilt diner.
Welcome back. How are you? A steady stream of customers kept Angela Lanzares busy as she hugged them after not seeing them for 20 months.
It's amazing because we just missed everybody so much.
The Peter Pan Diner reopened yesterday after being closed for 20 months, and customers were lining up to get a table.
And I love it. It was like home away from home, so we were so glad when it opened.
It felt like something was missing, because this is a staple part in the community.
So this is the original diner. It's the Peter Pan Diner, and it was built in '55.
The Lanzares family rebuilt the diner in 1983, but in July of 2024, a devastating fire tore through the building, destroying the family business, leaving Peter and Angela to rebuild from scratch. And after 20 long months, they reopened yesterday, and customers happily returned.
They're waiting every day. I'm passing over here. I said, when are you going to open up? Open soon, open soon. When soon? Soon as when?
It wasn't an easy 20 months getting things back up and running again, but the owners said they had to do it for the community.
It's been in my family for over 70 years.
Yeah.
So it's more than just a diner. We serve the community in a lot of ways, and they serve us too.
There was never a doubt in our minds that we would not reopen, especially after the outpouring we got after the fire and the community and the support. It was amazing.
While rebuilding the diner, they made sure to include pieces of their history, photos of the original owners, a tribute to their roots in a modernized dining room for the future.
The best way I can describe it, it's like Cheers. Sometimes you gotta go where everybody knows your name, and everybody loves this place.
In Bayshore, Paisy Chang, News 4, New York.
Thank you so much, Paisy, and thank you so much to the Channel 4 News team for that fantastic report. This reminds me how important it is. Third places are so important in our lives, like diners, restaurants, coffee shops, libraries, any place that's outside home and work where people could get together. It's so important to have that. And that's what truly creates community. That's what truly creates community there. And we need that. So a big shout out to the Peter Pan Diner, and many, many more years to come. All right. Cheers was a good show. And sometimes we all got to go somewhere where everybody knows your name, or at least the live streamer knows your name. I hope you guys really enjoyed the show. Rebel Radio News Time is now 11 o'clock. Live from the west end of Coney Island. It's time for about 15 more minutes of Now in New York City Live. Will the city completely fall apart and itself, drowning under gallons and gallons of green beer? Stay tuned and find out. Oh my God. We're just gonna ramble, guys. This is the ramble. This is the ramble. This is gonna be a ramble show now. It's a talk show now, guys. Is the Hamilton House? Oh God! Al, don't you watch my streams? It's the Hamilton House still in Bay Ridge. The Hamilton House probably hasn't been around for at least 50 years. Probably longer. The Hamilton House hasn't been around for a long time. Yeah, Hamilton House hasn't been around. It's Hamilton House, guys, was a restaurant in Bay Ridge. It was right across the street from Cannonball Park, but they built a massive apartment complex there. That has not been around for a hot minute, so no. Cliff Padilla, good to see you. I know it is time for my shower soon. Maria, exactly. I need a shower. The fastest hour. We're going to do 15 minutes of just talking to you. So now is the time. It's our 11 o'clock. The gingerbread house is still there. I like the gingerbread house too. If I had $15 million to buy the gingerbread house, I would buy the gingerbread house without a doubt. Really, the Hamilton House sponsored your Little League team. You're dating yourself, Al. You're dating yourself. Tonight has been a howl. Absolutely, Robert. It has been a howl. We got some great pictures here on the community page, so we're just gonna focus for the rest of the show here. For the last 15 minutes here, we're gonna focus on community page photos. So good to see everyone. Green beer is not very flavorful. It's kind of disgusting. And yeah, I don't like green beer. Good to see you, Dwayne, up there in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Heineken is a green beer. I guess. Yeah, you're right. Heineken is a kind of a green beer. I mean, it's the green bottle. I could go for a Heineken right now. Not Heineken, a Guinness. It's St. Patrick's Day, so I'll have a Guinness. Look at that city. Isn't that great, that city? Beautiful, huh? All the kids. Shout out to all the cats who love watching the show. See, those newer towers near Cannonball Park used to replace the baseball field. Really? There's 2 new towers. So there's a whole row of row houses along Shore Road. I don't know what was there before. Those might be the ball fields, because I know the building on Hamilton House is actually called Hamilton House, the new apartment building. New meaning like it was built in the early 80s or late 70s or something like that. It's been around for as long as I could remember. At least the building where Between the Toes used to be is still there. And then across the street is the Philadelphia Grill, which now has a viral cheesesteak. They have a mildly viral cheesesteak on the internet there. Everyone's going, oh, we discovered Bay Ridge. It's like Bay Ridge has been around my whole life. I don't know what you're discovering. Rainier was a gold malt liquor. Oh, okay. I guess, you know what? This White Claw Surge is technically a malt beverage. It tastes like an alcoholic seltzer. I got a nice buzz going. We could talk now. Don't piss me off, all right? 117. Oh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. 117, 118 likes. Thank you, guys. Did I see the news of the... really? There's a cat crossing the border? Wait, hold on. We gotta find that story. That's the kind of news we need to talk about. That's the kind of news we need to talk about. Right there. A cat crossing a border. Hold on, Dwayne. Yeah, no burping competition, no. Wow, look at this. Cat keeps crossing the border between U.S. and Canada. Let me get this synced up here. There we go. All right, we got news. Thank you, Dwayne. See, that's how you do the show. I just fired it up here. Okay, we still got news to talk about, people. We got happy animal news, people. So, did you hear it? Did you hear it? This cat keeps crossing the border between Canada and the United States. We're going to talk about it in about 2.5 minutes. See, just like that. Yeah, call the Ice Pet Patrol, God forbid. Is there such a sad organization? Louis the Cat. I should do a live stream where Ebbets Field was still home plate. That's in the middle of the residential complex. And, not exactly the safest place, Air Mayor A-Beam, but something tells me you know that already. That's not exactly the safest place for me to live stream. Unless I have like a more incognito setup, which I don't right now. Waldo the cat? Is it Waldo the cat? The cat keeps crossing the border. He lost his passport. He lost his passport, people. For the animal. Yeah, yes, the animal. Yes. Yes, the animal. Yeah, free with no paperwork. That's freedom. Right, Maria? Birds and all the animals. They know no passport. They don't have this thing. It's not gentrified there, bro. It's a housing project, Mayor A-Beam. What do you think? I'm stupid, Mayor A-Beam? I see the troll, the kind of trolling Mayor A-Beam does. Ladies and gentlemen, he thinks I'm like stupid. I showed the Ebbets Field houses from a distance. There you go. I don't need to go directly to home plate. There's plenty of other videos that do that. The way the live stream is, I will create too much attention, and I don't want to do that. I want to just get in, get out, and show something cool, and that's in the middle of a housing project. But Mayor A-Beam, I know you know that, so I get it. How about this, Mayor A-Beam? Why don't you do a video there? Anyway. Person who made his account back in February. Anyway. You all look beautiful tonight. Just like New York City. A beautiful city here. Unbelievable. We got a great story thanks to Dwayne up there in Alberta, Canada. We're going up north, people. We're going up Canada way. Coming up next, we're going to talk about a cat that keeps crossing the border. It's a story I want to watch. We'll talk about it and watch the story. But first, here's a message from Lenny's Clam Bar.
Hey, I'm Rocky Graziano telling you if you like great Italian seafood, things like scungilla, calamar, mussels, clams, or lobster tails, then you gotta visit Lenny's Clam Bar. They have the best Italian seafood you ever taste. But wait a minute, Lenny's Clam Bar felt sorry for all the people that didn't appreciate his Italian seafood. So now let Joe, the boss, tell you what's new. Hiya, Joe.
Hi, Rocky. Now we are serving delicious pasta dishes like ome, manigotti, ravioli, pentiti, veal, and shrimp parmesan and more.
Whatever you like. You know the prices can't be beat. So take it from the can. Get over to one of those famous Lenny's Clam Bars and have yourself a treat.
Don't forget, all the way to the Rocky Sandy, you enjoy a glass of wine in the house.
And if you don't, you get a rough right in the nose. Right?
Lenny's Clam Bar, located in Howard Beach, Staten Island, Brooklyn Heights, Long Island, Manhattan, Yonkers.
You could still go to Lenny's Clam Bar out there in Howard Beach on Cross Bay Boulevard. Don't you love it when people make fun jokes about gangs and mildly racist joke there, Neil? I had to look it up, but that's mildly racist, Neil. So I don't appreciate that, sir. Anyway, Rebel Radio News Time is now 10 minutes past the hour. A cat keeps crossing the U.S.-Canada border up in Canada, I guess? Or, I don't know. CTV reports.
This is Zero Avenue in South Surrey, and these picturesque homes sit smack on the border. This side is Canada, across the street, the United States. No fences or concrete blocks, just a little ditch and signs warning, don't even think about crossing.
Oh, it's very secure, yeah.
And people follow the rules, except for one resident, him. Unfazed by jurisdictional authority. He is the Canadian border-jumping kitty cat.
Ooh.
I think it's because he's got 4 legs, not 2.
Decidedly confident, ignoring the watchful gaze of border agents and that machine in the sky that's as useful as the dog as far as he's concerned. Several times a day, almost every day, he shows little interest in international law and carries on his very important work of mousing.
He's a cool little cat. He keeps coming back and forth and says hello to everybody.
His name?
Louis.
Officially, Louis Vuitton, like the designer. And his styling cross-border feline feats are now so famous.
I love it.
He's become a local legend and a social media star.
It's a bit mind-blowing. He kind of flaunts his recklessness for the law.
Now, Mr. Vuitton is particularly good at catching all sorts, and he has been known to smuggle the goods across the border and leave them on the doorstep.
I bet he did not declare them.
We're not sure whether U.S. agents have caught up with him for questioning. We do know he had no interest in a TV interview.
Doesn't go through customs. He's got a passport.
If he did, it would show the cat who turned 6 on July 1st, Canada Day, will hop back over the line when he's good and ready. St. John Alexander, CTV News, Surrey.
Thank you so much, Surgeon, and the CTV News for bringing us that fantastic report. Rebel Radio News time is now 12 minutes past the hour. I'm sorry that Frank says that is one of your favorite places was Ebbets Field, and then Mayor A. Beam responds back with exactly, but he doesn't want to go there. And then Neil has to mention that it's one of the areas where gangs get together, and it's like I said, Neil, I know what you do for a living, and I know it's the truth. That's why I don't want to go there and live stream. You know, it's comments like this and the playing off of comments like what Mayor Abe Bean just did. This is what takes all the fun out of live streaming. It really does. And again, I think it's mildly racist to just have to mention that it's like a gang meeting area, whatever. What was it again? The Polk Nation? What was it again? I looked it up. Yeah, the Folk Nation. The Folk Nation. It's where all the gangs get together, and anyway. Bill Vick, good to see you. But Mayor A.B., you see how you're playing off of Frank's comment? That's what makes me not want to live stream. And I'm not going to let one bad apple spoil the punch. And I'm sorry, Frank Mercia, that I don't feel like going to Ebbets Field to show you home plate. But again, doing the live stream, you bring a lot of attention to yourself when you have a freaking phone on a gimbal, and it takes all the fun out of doing this. When we start having this kind of melodramatic comedy, and then kind of people being mean-spirited, it takes the fun out of this. It really does. So again, finally, one more time. I'm sorry I'm not going to go to Ebbets Field and show home base. I could show Ebbets Field homes from a distance. That's fine. But, yeah. And Neil, I understand what you were getting at with that comment. So I understand. And in my eyes, I see that as mildly racist. So, but I understand the history and everything. I get it. And I know what you do for a living. I understand that clearly. But it takes the fun out of it. So no need to be mean-spirited. No need to be a know-it-all. No need to be a smartass. And can I be the comedian, please? Now, here's the thing. I'm not taking the bait, Big Al, because you're going to write that in my chat. I'm going to respond to it. That's the thing. I'm not going to just let it happen in the chat. What I should do is just delete it and then not even respond to it. That's what I should be doing. But anyway. I know you love that place. I know you love that place. It's really cool. It's history. So we've actually, if you go digging around, we have gone by the old garages by Ebbets Field that are still the last actual pieces of what was used for Ebbets Field. They're still there along Empire Boulevard. So, but I'm glad you enjoyed the randomness of tonight's live stream. That's right, Miss Linda. That's right. Let's go to some community page pictures. Let's go to some community page pictures and bring this live stream in for a merciful landing. Let's see, is this all set here? This is all set here. All right, so Cass Cats 3 hours ago brings us a picture of the water tower near where she lives. There's the water tower. Thank you so much. Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Mets. You're more than welcome to. Dwayne, thank you so much for the story. I love that story. That was awesome. There's Jim yesterday. Okay, so we caught up. Okay, I guess nobody else posted. Thanks for all the community pictures, people. I really do appreciate them. They're always so fun. I appreciate. Thank you so much for requesting something positive on positivity. It's like have good times with good friends. That's what it's all about, people. All right. It's anyway. You don't have to watch, people. You don't have to watch. But mahalo, people. I forgot who's everybody who super chatted and everyone who PayPal. I know the investigator PayPal, but I forgot who super chatted on the previous stream, which will probably be deleted now. So we made it mercifully through an hour. So I appreciate that tremendously. And we're just keep on keeping on here. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. We'll be back at it again tomorrow so I could be insulted once again and talked down to. I'll just say it now. Yes, you're right. I didn't know that if it wasn't for you. And thanks for enlightening me. I understand that's what people want to hear, so yes, you got it. Oh, thank you so much. And thank you so much for re-upping your membership there, Rudy Denias Guy. Rudy Denias Guy, thank you so much for re-upping your membership to Dutch Moz Plus, and thank you so much for continuing to be one of us. One of us. Gooba gaba, gooba gaba. One of us. One of us, people. Just like that. The party's over. You have 2 minutes to tell me off. You want to really tell me how you feel about me? Now is your time. Tell me that I'm a know-it-all. Tell me that I'm a person who, what was it again? I'm a cyclist that feels entitled to break the law. Tell me that now. Come on. Now is your time to shine. Now is your time, people. We had a good bike ride today. We had a good bike ride. And to all the people who seem to know everything in the chat, why don't you come out and do a live stream? Come on. Put yourself out there on the box. And make some content. Then we could maybe get down and we could talk brass tacks here. No hard feelings. You got it, Mary Beam. You got it, man. You got it. Anyway, Robert the Headler, Miss Linda, thank you so much for hanging on out with us. Everybody, Dwayne, Frank Marcia, Trisha, Al Rutledge, Meredith Bergen, Lopez, Miss Linda, Rudy Denice Sky, thank you so much for re-upping your membership. Rob Paradise, I am not a rebel. I am not a rebel. I'm just living life the way I think is see to be fit. It's too late to talk about lowriders, cars, stamp poach. Yes, it is. It's too late for that, Hollow. Sorry. We only have to. We'll enjoy it tomorrow. We'll be back in Manhattan tomorrow. I have to do some research for my bike tour. So we're going to kind of walk a little bit of the route that I take for my bike tour. And we'll just go around Manhattan. I think we might end up at an art gallery. I don't know. But thank you so much for hanging on out. Everybody have a great night. And then tomorrow you could be all, you could, for all the people who do it, you could be a smartass and be rude to me all over again tomorrow while I'm walking around, kind of not really distracted. What a show. Episode 100, people. Are you new to this nonsense? Make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz family of networks here on YouTube, And on Instagram, all same name at Dutch Maz. Make sure your notification bell, because I never know when I'm going to go live next. But from the internet to you, this is Dutch Maz signing off. Have yourself a fabulous day living in a simulation, whether you think you're living in a simulation or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those wonderful moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Bye-bye, everybody. Here's to 101.